disease can be easily understood as dis and ease. Dis is lack. When your body lack ease is something which is very easy. But if your body is not on ease, it is lacking ease, then it is said to be a disease. Okay, when your body is not in ease, then it is called as disease. Now, disease are of two types: communicable disease and non-communicable disease. Non-communicable disease and communicable disease. So let us first see what is non-communicable disease. Non-communicable disease are those that do not spread from one person to another. Suppose I am sitting over here and in front of me there is a girl who is infected with some disease, but even when I am talking with her, I am touching her, I am playing with her, I am not getting that disease. Why? Because that disease is non-communicable disease. That will not spread by touching, eating with them, by sharing tiffin with them, by sleeping with them, by talking with them. This will not at all spread, because non-communicable disease basically happens due to some lack of nutrients in the body of that person. So let us see the examples of these non-communicable disease. The first type is night blindness. What do you mean by blindness? Blindness means when you are not able to see properly. And what do you mean by night? Night means where there is darkness. So whenever you are not able to see in the night, that means you have night blindness. And what is the reason of that night blindness? It is vitamin A. If there is lack of vitamin A in your body, then you will get night blindness. So which vegetables you should eat to get a clear vision? Clear vision means so that you will be able to see properly. Vegetables like green leafy vegetables, then papaya, carrot, mango, milk, butter and egg yolk. The yellow part is called as yolk. So you all should eat all these vegetables if you are suffering from such disorder. Then the second one is beriberi. In beriberi what happens? Your hand and all turns reddish in color, as you can see in this picture. So if you are suffering from this, means there is lack of vitamin BA in your body. By eating peas, cereals and green leafy vegetable, and along with drinking milk. Milk also plays a very important role to give vitamin B1 in your body. The next disease is scurvy. This disease is caused due to vitamin C deficiency, and as you can see in this picture, this leads to bleeding gums and very severely. So how to cure this? By eating amla, orange, lemons and tomatoes, you can get rid of this disease. The next deficiency disease is rickets. This disease is caused due to deficiency of vitamin D, and as you can see in this picture, this is what exactly happens. The bones becomes very soft and it starts curving. Just look at this picture, how dangerous it is looking. This is what exactly happens. So how to get rid of this disease? How to overcome this disease? Simply by drinking milk and milk products, this rickets disease can be easily cured. Then the next one is goiter. Goiter is caused due to deficiency in iodine, and where it is caused? Near your neck, where thyroid gland is present. Here it becomes swollen. Here you will get swelling on your throat. And how can you treat this disease? By eating salt, then cranberries and seafood. By eating all these things, you can cure this disease, and you can increase the amount of iodine in your body. Then anemia. Anemia is caused due to deficiency of iron. Anemia is the red blood cells in your blood becomes less. Here you can see there is more red blood cell and less white blood cell, whereas in the second picture what you can see, the red blood cell is very less. So the simplest way to cure this disease is by eating spinach, apple, guava, brinjal, meat, etc. Now, other than all these disease which is caused due to deficiency of nutrients, there are some disease which are caused by various other reasons also, like allergy. Some children or some people have allergy of milk. If they drink milk or milk product, their body starts swelling or their body starts itching, or when they go near a place where there's lots of dust, they start sneezing. So this is nothing but allergy. Allergy is again a disease which is non-communicable. Then diabetes. Diabetes is so common nowadays. What is an easy word of diabetes? Sugar. Many of you must be aware of this disease. So if you're eating with the people who has this disease called diabetes, it is not going to spread. Then obesity is also another disease of non-communicable type. What is obesity? Obesity is becoming fat. How you become fat? When you're eating too much of junk food, then fried food, then ice creams, chocolates. When you're eating all these things which is very fat containing or which contains lots of sugar, so this increases the obesity disease. So this is again a non-communicable disease, as I told you just now. If you are sitting and eating with a fat person, doesn't make you fat. Then cancer is again a non-communicable disease which is caused due to smoking, excessive drinking, or due to environmental pollution. So this was all about non-communicable disease. Now we'll be talking about communicable disease. Communicable disease are those disease which spreads from one person to another. Now you all are staying back home instead of coming to school and studying. We are teaching you online. The reason behind is coronavirus. You all very well know that just by touching the infected person or touching something which this infected person has touched, or just by coming in contact with the person, he can get this disease. So such a disease is called as communicable disease. Communicable disease are generally caused by germs. Germs are disease causing microbes. What are microbes? Microbes are bacteria, virus, fungi and protozoa. Here in COVID-19, which type of microbe is infecting us? The virus. So what is the different ways by which the communicable disease spread? The first one is through direct contact with an infected person. If you're coming in contact, if you're talking with that infected person or you're touching him or her, you will get the disease. Then through dirty food and water. If you go in a market, you will find variety of fruits, vegetables and sweets over there. If you want to buy a sweet from a shop and you find there are lots of flies over there, and those flies earlier went and sat on an infected person, and then that fly came and sat on your food, and the same food you ate, what happened? The germs which was present on the fly's body were sprinkled on your food, and that same food you ate, so you again got infected. So this is another way by which the disease can be spread. The next one is through insects. We all know about malaria. Malaria is caused due to mosquito. The female mosquito, what the female mosquitoes do? You all know the mosquitoes come and bite and they suck our blood. When they are sucking the infected person's blood and going and sitting on a healthy person like we all, and then that same mosquito is biting us also, then a healthy person is also infected by malaria. Most common communicable diseases are common cold. Common cold leads to cough, running nose, fever. And how to prevent ourselves from it? Washing our hands regularly. If an infected person is around us, we should keep on washing our hands. The next one is pneumonia. Pneumonia again leads to cough, fever, Chills means you'll find yourself continuously shivering. Shivering means you'll feel cold all the time. Then treatment is eating antibiotics. The next one is tuberculosis. Tuberculosis again leads to fever, chills, then night sweat. At night you will find yourself sweating a lot. Then loss of appetite, you won't feel hungry at all, which will lead to loss of weight, then weakness. So how to cure this? By treating yourself with antibiotic, you can prevent this disease. If you like my video, do subscribe my channel, which is Biology Key. Thank you.